Hey, Cody. All right, so check this out. I just bought this Ditch Witch trenching machine. I saw it for sale locally. It looked like a pretty cool thing to have. So this should be better for digging utility trenches than an excavator, and better at digging through rock because it's got these carbide teeth on this big wheel. So let's, it needs a little bit of work. I see one cylinder here that's leaking. I want to fix that immediately and change oil, wash it. I want to put new teeth on the thing immediately because it's wearing into the shank here, and that's not good. Then you'd be changing this whole section instead of just these teeth. So let's get those ordered. All right, this thing looks a lot better, clean. So let's get this inside and figure out what's leaking right here. So actually start it up while everything is clean and then see where the oil is coming from. Cylinder right here is leaking. Now that rope in there, that's bad for that bearing. Let's try to get that out. think we're on the home stretch here. Oh yeah. All right, so that right there is why we took off this cover. Looks like it's just that bolt there holding it. That right there. That's by no means heavy, but you know what makes it really easy? Jeez. Is it like reverse threads? Is it? It felt like it tightened, if anything. It's not moving. All right, I just talked to my hydraulic cylinder guy. He said this pretty much isn't happening. He said there'd be a bunch of corrosion in here and maybe you could heat that up, but there's some kind of wire that's supposed to stick out of there. He said more than likely it'd have to be cut open on a lathe. I think these marks here were someone else attempting to repair this and then giving up. Let's start changing these teeth. All right, that works good when the thing is still enough to hook on. there's the new ones. Alright, I need to rotate this to get to these teeth. Let's give this hoist a proper test. Yeah, this one's not moving. I've been on that one like 15 minutes now. All done. That job was kind of fun. I like doing that. It didn't take too long. Before sending this out, I'm going to try this one more time. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, that's an outside thing. All right. Oh, it went out. Okay. All right, right here, this thing is supposed to have like a cover over that, especially for the operator to get in and out. They shouldn't have to step over that hole. It is, we got 17.5 by an even foot. is what I got for hinges. Alright, sweet. So we can get to our brake fluid reservoir, our one grease fitting there, and a big filter. All right, I just got this back from the hydraulic shop, so that guy was able to get this apart and rebuild it. I mean, that's what he does all day, every day, is fix cylinders. But he also said he had to replace this shaft. I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway, so this is my end welded onto a new rod with the new seal kit, all rebuilt. All right, so let's get this installed back in the machine. And it really wasn't even that much money. I think it was like 300 bucks, so. But I guess the way this comes out, this isn't threaded. He says it just turns and there's some kind of wire that pops out of here and then this comes out. He said he got it with a wrench. I don't know what he was doing different. I was cranking on it pretty good, but. Okay. This is supposed to be turned to be on the same side as that. See, what's nice about that hoist, I'm not like having to hold the cylinder while I do this. See the holes right there. It's in there. Just gotta put these guards back on and grease everything. This is the hydraulic oil, and here's the sight window right there. Should be halfway up that. All right, you can see the level right there. Got a job lined up for this thing, but before I bring it to a job, let me at least try it first. So I put this lamp post up a couple weeks ago, and there's no power to it. It's just sitting there. So let's try to dig a trench to it from this building here where there's power. Now, the thing we're digging through, I know this looks like dirt or whatever. This is not. This is bedrock. An excavator would either have an extremely hard time digging it or couldn't dig it. Actually, let me demonstrate that first. You know, this is solid bedrock. The excavator can't really dig it. You know, maybe if you jackhammered a hole and then started getting under the layers, you could get a trench, but it'd be a frustrating, long process. So let's see if this thing can cut through solid rock. And let's start like right here. I can get power. I can come down that pole with a conduit and drill through that concrete or something and then go over there. you can just kind of like almost just let the thing run and watch it. That's kind of cool. Well, all right, there's the trench. There's a little bit of dust in the bottom I got to shovel out, but it is quite a bit deeper than that. But that's cool. I mean, I don't know another way I could have done that because that was through solid rock. Plus, that was pretty quick. All right, so I'll get this, get some conduit in there, bury tape, get that all wired up. Here's the wheel. So all these teeth, they look perfect still. That's good. So it's got a clutch or something that slips when you push it down too hard, but other than that, the thing seems pretty good. So I actually have a job lined up for this thing right now, so I'll kind of end this video on buying it. And next video about this thing will be putting in a primary electric service.